Okay, Kent Hewitt has put a beautiful thing together here, and I'm going to take advantage of it, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And first of all, I'm going to make the chords. It's easy because there's not very much. The finger movements are small, and it's just whole notes and half notes and things like that. So it's just easy, okay? And I'm going to make it even easier than if we did it at real time. We're going to do it very slow, because I'm going over it for the first time in a long time. Okay? So you could do it down here like this, okay? Or you can do it the way it's written. So let's do it like this. Now watch this. An A with a C on it is, look at this. Okay? That right there is an A minor 7 by definition. A, C, E, G, but it's just in a different format. Okay, and we want to make it up here where it's written. Now he goes from an A to a D, which is a circle of fifths. It's called a fourth if you want to. Also A, B, C, D, depending what you thought you were going from a 1 to a 4. A being the 1 and D being the 4. A, B, C sharp, D. Or you can think of that this was a 5 to 1, A being the fifth of D, 2, 1. Okay? So anyways, just ways of thinking about things. I usually think of it, to be honest with you, most of the time as fourths. Okay? And so here it is. Now see how nice that is? I'm trying to give a nice picture there. It's an A and a G, C, E. And then you just move this one finger. And believe it or not, when you hit a D, you have everything you need to make. You don't have an A, which is your 5 note, and you don't need it, and jazz don't want it. And here's the D bass, and see how nice that is? You go back and read the notes here. A, and then D, but we're making a D9. Because it has an E on it. In the extensions, the D would be 9, right? I mean, the D would be 8, and so this would be the E would be 9. Okay, and so let's do that again. Okay, that's an A with, excuse me, that's an A minor right there. And drop the thumb down. Do that again. So you want to practice stuff like that till you get it normal. Even if you're not reading it that fast. And then, you believe it or not, you just keep everything else anchored, and he goes from a D to a G, which is normal. Okay, so I'm just showing you how you can do that. Circle fifths or circle fourths. And then G, okay? And we'll go to this G, because that's what's written. So let's do that. That's pretty, isn't it? That's pretty. That's a 2-5-1. And the 2 is a minor 2. And if you know that G is, you got to know that A, if it says it's a 2, then G has to be the 1. And sure enough, you come back on G major 7. And then they play around with making G minor 7 and so forth and so on. We're going to do that again. That's pretty. It's worth doing again. And then that's a G major 7, has an F sharp in it, which is the major 7th of the scale of G. Okay, so that's your major 7, and then we're going to just put the G note in there, and it's right here handy. So let's do that again. Okay, nothing wrong with doing things over again. A, we're going to go A, D, excuse me, we're going to go A, hit an A, we're going to D, G. That's the way circle fifths work. It's going like A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, so forth, B, E, A, D, G. I think that's it. I was doing that just fast. Okay, so it's really pretty here. Okay. Now we'll stay on G minor 7 now. We're just going to take and move these right over here. You have a B flat on the top, naturally, but you can't notice, you don't think of that as a B flat on top, but a G with a B flat does give you a G minor 7. Okay, just letting you know that. And then a C9, when I see a C9, I think that I'm going to have, this would be a C9, okay? But it's going to have a C on the bottom, okay, right about here. And I'm going to take the G out of there. It's going to have E, B flat, and D. So let's do that again, okay? I'm going to read the notes. A with an A minor, which is a C, okay, in that position. And then just move over to the D. And then take the top 2 fingers and keep the F sharp where it is and go back to the G, and that makes a G major 7. And then when I think of a G minor 7, I really do think of a B flat with a G bass, so I can hit that again. And then I can keep everything, I just have to move the finger down, the thumb, and hit a C. There's a pattern going on here. And now an F major 7 is essentially, that right there is an A minor in a different position. A, C, E, okay? And then I had an F. Because an F minor 7 is nothing but this. F, A, C, E. Okay? So let's just do that again. Here we go. Let's do the chords. G, C, E. Move the thumb down. With a D bass, that makes a D9. And with a G bass, moving these 2 down, keeping the, you're going to have an F sharp, B, and D, keep the F sharp the same way. And with a G bass, that gives you a G major 7. Now, you minor that, okay? You exchange these, okay? Which is essentially, it goes from this G major 7 right here, it's actually here, and it hits a G, B flat, F, okay, and there it is. And then I'm going to go to a C, and I automatically have a